On this edition of a show, I have a confession for my loyal subscribers about surprise package number 5. Hi there, it's John, and welcome to Cycling on a Shoestring. I hope you're having a great week. About a week before Christmas, I hope you've got me lots of presents. Now, before we open surprise package number 5, I just wanted to bring to your attention the album I've put on my shelf back here. And if you've been watching the show, you know I put one of my favorite records up there. And this time it is Bob James and David Sanborn. The album is called Double Vision. Now, this is a mostly instrumental album, a really good album, guys, if you want to get some nice mood music, if you've got somebody over at your house, if you know what I'm talking about. But one of the highlights of this record is the vocal. They brought Al Jarreau in to sing the hit Since I Fell for You. Now, it was a hit in 1963 for Lenny Welch, but this version is worth the price of admission for that record. So pick it up. Bob James, David Sanborn, Double Vision, an outstanding record. I think you'll really like it. Now, I do have a confession about this package this week. If you look very closely at the number there, it looks like I've peeled off something in behind number 5, and I have. The other day, my wife came down and said, "Are you going to open one of your surprise packages and do another video?" I said, yes. She said, "Do 6 first and do 5 next." So I switched the numbers. But I can't lie to you. This was package number 6 until about 10 minutes ago. And she said to me, "Listen, it is really cold right now in Calgary. Right now, it is minus 26 with a minus 33 wind chill. And we had a blowing snow advisory yesterday in Calgary." She said, "Do number 6 first because you can do it inside and you won't have to go out because it is wicked cold outside right now." So this is the previous number 6. We're going to do number 5 today. So let's get into this package and find out what lies behind the packaging of surprise package number 5. So here is surprise package number 5, and for those of you new to the channel, what I did was I gave my wife $150 and said, "Buy me some things and wrap them up, and I'll open them on my channel, and it'll be a surprise for me." So she bought 6 things, so everything averages out to about $25. So if you're cycling on a shoestring budget, $25 might be within your budget. So I don't know what's in here, so let's open it up and find out. And then what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of research, come back, find out how much it costs, and we'll do a review on cycling on a shoestring. So here we go. Get out my handy little knife. You know, maybe I'll do a review on this knife in the future. If you look really closely, you can see on the side there, it's etched in with a bike. And I really like this little knife. Never go without a pocket knife. So here we go. Let's open this up. And again, it's just before Christmas. So it always feels like Christmas when I get a chance to do this. What the heck are these? I've never heard of this. LED flashlight gloves. It looks like it goes on like a glove for cycling. I have no idea. I didn't even know this kind of thing existed. Let me do my research. I'll come back and we'll check these out on cycling on a shoestring. We might have to turn the lights out. My wife got these on Amazon, about $21.99. The company that makes them is called Hand Pure. You can see it right there. And judging by the box, it's a company out of Paris. They actually have an email address for their sales rep on here if you're having an issue with their product. So let's take a look at these and see where you may use these if you're cycling on a shoestring. Okay. So you got a little bag in here. So I think that's for putting the gloves in. You've got 2 packages with the gloves themselves. And you've got a little instruction manual as well. Basically shows you how to wear them and how to replace the batteries. And just reading here, you need 2 CR2016 batteries for these. So it's an LED light. I'm assuming that the batteries will last for a long time. Now the packaging themselves, over here, it's kind of hard to see right now. Maybe I'll take it out and you can see what's on the packaging, but it does say left on there, okay? And then you get a right one as well. So we'll just stick to the left one. It's got Velcro on here, and this is what it looks like, okay? You've got a place here, you've got two little lights right in there, and then you've got your on-off button on the back right there, which turns the lights on and off, obviously. Okay, so this is the left one. So I'm thinking you put your thumb in there like that, and then your index finger, judging by the picture on the box. There's not a lot to know here. And then it goes around your wrist like this, so the Velcro holds it on, and then there you've got your glove on there, all right? Then you flip it on, and you get these little lights, all right? So you can see how bright they are. Now, I was just thinking about this when I was doing the research on when I might use these on my bike. Now, I guess if you're somebody who is a commuter and you go out early in the morning, wintertime maybe in the northern hemisphere, it's dark early in the morning, you could throw these into your saddlebag, and if you have a mechanical on the road or you need to get off your bike for something, you could put this on, could come in handy, you know, when you're out and trying to fix your bicycle when you're out on the road. I suppose you could do that if you're a nighttime mountain biker as well. You have a mechanical. This could come in handy as a flashlight. But I started thinking about this from a different standpoint. I like to do my own work on my bicycles, and I have to move lights around in my garage or in my workshop all the time. I have a little standing light I flip on so I can get that light in there up nice and close so I can see what I'm doing. And if you look, I was just thinking, if you look at where these little lights are on here, they point directly at the end of your fingers. So if you were working on your bike, trying to work on a bolt or a screw or something like that, it would put the light right where you need it. So that will come in really handy if you're in a garage or something. I was thinking about it, you know, when it's dark out, and I'm assuming these would work just fine in the dark. In fact, why don't I flip the lights off in just a second? We'll see how they work in the dark. But I think this would be great if you're, you know, in your workshop and you're trying to do some work on your bike and you want to get up close and you need a little extra light there so you can see better. Let me flip the lights off. We'll see what they look like when it's pitch black. I don't even know if my camera will handle this, but we'll try it right now. Other than my computer right now and these lights on my fingers, on my hand, that's the only light in this room. It's very dark in here. As a matter of fact, it's dark outside right now as I'm shooting this video. When I came across the room, I used these so I could see where I was going. And as you can see, they, you know, throw quite a bit of light. So if you were out on a trail or wanted to fix your bike out commuting, these would come in handy. But I think the best place for them are right where you want to work on a bicycle in your workshop. And that's where I'm going to use these. This is going to be terrific for me because I don't have to move my light around in my studio now to really get a good view of what I'm doing when I'm working on a bolt or a screw on my bicycle. So this is kind of a cool thing. And for $21.99, I think it's a good thing if you're cycling on a shoestring. I'll put the link to these to Amazon in the description below so you can check them out. And maybe if you want to buy them for a last-minute Christmas gift, it might be something you want to pick up. But I recommend them, and I think these are going to work great. A couple of batteries in them won't cost you very much. Just takes a single screw to change the batteries, and you're ready to enlighten your day. Thank you very much for watching this edition of Cycling on a Shoestring. I do appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up, okay? Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for notifications. If you can tell me another way you might use these little LEDs on your fingers, I'll put that in the comments below as well. And I will see you next time on Cycling on a Shoestring. Have a very Merry Christmas.